So we're just in the doorway. Ella, we're going to go for a walk. You excited? You excited? Should we go for a walk? Yeah. Are you going to talk to Teen Elvis? Yes, she wants to go for a walk. Right. Okay. Alright, guys. I tell you what, I don't normally do early morning walks because it's very early in the morning. Is it, 8:30-ish? And I tell you, honestly, I've wrapped it warm. I've got a scarf on and I put my hat on. I need to get one of those hats that warms my ears. But actually, the sun, can you see the sun? It is blaring at 8:30 in the morning in the UK. Bearing in mind, we have had some terrible weather, yeah? I've been working on the camper van a little bit. I'm going to order a few parts for it so that it runs better. At the moment, I'm a bit worried about her breaking down. So shall I just show you the engine? Let me explain to you what's going on. Remember, I built this engine. This is the twin port 1967 split screen VW T1 Volkswagen, yeah, and this is an air-cooled engine. It doesn't need water. So I've replaced everything on it. I've rebuilt it, new piston rings, all that kind of stuff, yeah. Remember, I've been restoring classic cars for a long time, all my life, really. So I think, because what happens is it keeps running rich. So running rich means too much fuel, not enough air, but when I alter this, so this is the carburetor here, yeah, where I'm touching that. I find that no matter how much I alter it, it keeps still not running right, and it keeps trying to stall constantly, so and not accelerate properly. So what I've decided is, I think this is the distributor. I think it's not good quality. It's quite cheap. It's making the engine run rich, which is clogging up the spark plugs. Every time the spark plugs get clogged up with black soot, it won't run right. But the problem is I've reduced the mixture to make it run not rich, and they're still clogging up. So I've tried everything, yeah. I've even bought a brand new carburetor, which is a really good one. So the decision is replace the distributor. Because I love driving this everywhere. I take it shopping. I literally love driving it. The reason I love driving classic cars is because, well, for a start, I grew up driving classic cars. One of the first cars I ever owned was a Volkswagen Beetle. You know, I think it was a 1974 Volkswagen Beetle, and which was a green that I painted black. So this is my camper van from the inside. I love her. You know, you can sleep in her. I've taken her camping, obviously. I've taken her on trips. I don't do long trips in her. I just don't want to. I don't want to. So that's my little talk. So she's a 1967, but I've owned her for about 6 years now. They are very, very expensive. They're like £30,000. Yeah, they are. I had to sell 3 cars. I sold 3 classic cars to buy her, and I still had to put my own money in, but they are an investment. So if you keep them long enough, they will go up in value, but they also go down in value. At the moment, their value has dropped a little bit, but it will come back. So the reason I'm doing a dog walk this morning is because it is beautiful. You know, when you get that smell in the air, especially if you're in England, you'll know. Actually, no, in America, it depends where you live, doesn't it? You know that special frosty smell in the air that brings back memories of your childhood, of Christmas childhoods, of Thanksgiving childhoods. You know, I know that many of you are going to be celebrating Thanksgiving, aren't you, in America, guys? So isn't it only a few days away, yeah? So, you know, I send you all love and prayers for Thanksgiving. Enjoy your turkey and your ham. I watched on Elvis Fans Matter. I watched Billy Smith showing us how to prepare a Thanksgiving turkey and how to stuff it and the ingredients. There's a little short video that Danielle had posted. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. Elvis fans matter. So, did any of you watch it? Put it in the comments. How do you guys prepare your Thanksgiving turkeys? And is it turkey, ham, vegetables, and sweet corn and sweet potato? And tell me what you have in your Thanksgiving dinner. Is it a special time for you guys? I'm sure it is. You come together with your families and relatives and friends. I wish we had Thanksgiving, because I think, obviously, we get Christmas Day where we have a turkey and all the rest of it. But you get it twice. You get it twice. Explain to me all about Thanksgiving, guys. Put it in the comments. Tell me your childhood memories of Thanksgiving. So at the moment, I'm not seeing any of your comments, which I know that if the signal's a bit weak, it'll do that. Let's just show Ella. Ella, we're going to go for a walk? Ella, she's one of Team Elvis, aren't you? Ella, are you one of Team Elvis? Come on, say hello. Say hi, Team Elvis. Ella, she's 12 years old. She loves her life. So, the morning was so beautiful. Make sure I don't get run over. The morning was so beautiful. It's not. I don't know what the exact time, but it's around 8:30 to 9. The morning was so beautiful. I had to go for a walk. I could normally. I would have just. It's raining and windy and freezing and just horrible weather. I woke up to this perfect day. Look how beautiful it is, guys. It's absolutely beautiful. Look, there's an ice cream van over there. Should go and get an ice cream. He's not going to do much trade now, is he? In this British freezing cold weather. But actually, saying that, they go to events, don't they? These little small businesses. They go to different events. Look how beautiful that house is. That's cute. That's a cute house in the UK, guys. I remember when they bought this house. It's an old cottage, and they've repaired the roof on it. You can see it's got a new roof. Beautiful. So we are going to discuss some Elvis stuff. Right, my throat will never heal. So I've posted a does Elvis need defending ChatGPT video that's quite long. It's about an hour and 20 minutes long. It's a massive topic at the moment. Does Elvis need defending? So we are going to discuss that. I was talking to a friend of mine about it. She's lovely. Right. This topic of does Elvis need defending is a big thing. It's probably become, from the point of view of our Defending Elvis channel that we run with Team Elvis, with Elvis defenders around the world, it's become just almost as big a topic as trying to defend as Elvis. Yeah, it's because obviously, we've been dealing with the problems of the fact that many Elvis fans feel that Elvis does not need defending. We've been dealing with that problem since we started the channel. And now that I can look back on it, the last 16 months since we've been running as a Defending Elvis movement channel group, yeah. Whew, it's affected us all the way along, hasn't it? This constant dispute about whether or not Elvis needs defending. Lisa needs defending. Obviously you guys know where I stand. Of course, I will always say Elvis needs defending. So does Lisa. So does the bloodline. I would say all of the family, to a certain degree, needs defending, because it does affect everyone. Yeah, it affects every part of the people that were related to Elvis or that grew up with Elvis, that were around Elvis. It really does, but my concern more, since Lisa died, she needs defending. Lisa Marie Presley needs defending. The amount of things that are said about her, such horrible negative things, where I believe Lisa had a really good life. Yes, she had some serious problems that came her way. She had some issues. She had serious health problems. Yeah, she had a very complex childhood, good and bad. She has beautiful memories of her childhood, and she has some horrible memories of her childhood. She's had some very difficult marriages, but also marriages that were beautiful. Like Danny Q. We all love Danny Q, don't we? Danny Q is a true Elvis defender. A true Lisa Marie defender. He was really there for Danny Q. In fact, someone sent me some videos. I think it was Jerry sent me some videos showing how close Danny was with Lisa and still is with Riley. Of course, Riley, his beautiful daughter. We love Riley. Riley at the moment is looking great, isn't she? She's definitely big. She's like. Let me just keep going, guys. Woo, we're going to cross the road without getting killed. Riley is amazing, very impressive. Good exercise. Well done. Ah, sweet old lady doing her gardening, cutting back her thing. So I'm very impressed with Riley at the moment. She's, don't forget, she's the owner of Graceland, guys. She's going around the world doing her thing. She's like very impressive. Finley and Harper. A beautiful picture was sent to me of Finley and Harper. These guys, these two girls, these twins. Obviously, I relate because I'm a twin. I know how special it is to be a twin. Yeah. I'm very, very lucky that I'm a twin. Me and my brother are very, very close. Yeah, we argue a lot. But we love each other. We would die for each other. We have strong views. My brother's always talking to me about my Defending Elvis channel. He does give me advice. He's like, do you really need the argument? And he's always giving me advice. But I always say to my brother, you do know I can't stop myself. You do know that I have to defend. It's not something that I even feel like I have a choice anymore. I have a driving passion that's in me, that's pushing me to defend. When I wake up in the morning, all that's on my mind is how can I defend Elvis and Lisa and the bloodline. That's all that's on my mind. Obviously, of course, family comes first. Family. But once I deal with the family stuff, all of my resources go to defending Elvis and Lisa and the bloodline. Yeah, obviously I make sure that everything's sorted. So I do the packed lunch for the kids. Help get them up, give them breakfast, get them dressed, take them to school. Then I do my exercise. I'll go for a little run. I'll do a bit of weightlifting. Look, Ella's happy. Ella, you happy? Ella is Team Elvis, you know that. So I go shopping, get the food. I have, because my wife works full time, which she chooses to do. I have to go shopping, do the cooking, keep the house tidy. Now, the real main tidying, like upstairs of my house, and generally my wife does that. Yeah, I do what I can. Yeah, so once I get all the home duties done, all of my resources, all of my focus goes to defending Elvis. This movement that we created together as Team Elvis. Remember, the name Defending Elvis was not chosen by me, it was chosen by me and Team Elvis. Linda was a big part of the name choice, but there was a few other people. We created Team Elvis, we created Defending Elvis. We evolved into a defending channel together. It wasn't a Louis decision. The Louis that first started his Elvis channel 3 years ago. So Nicola made me aware of this. Hi Nicola, hope you're well, you know I love you. Hi Jean. Nicola made me aware of this. I started my Elvis channel on the 25th of November, 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, on the 25th of November, hi Deborah, you're driving, okay, drive careful my love. You're on your way to your heart thing, aren't you? We send you love, we pray for you, okay? Let's all send love to Deborah, please. Deborah's been very supportive. And Deborah was there from the beginning, guys. She knows what we've been through. Ah, well done, Deborah. So, drive careful as well. Let's all send Deborah love, yeah? She's got an important thing coming up. An important operation coming up with her heart. So. Anyway, so... just so you know, guys, I posted a beautiful video this morning. I made it really early in the morning. I was trying to make it yesterday. Oh, I know, Deborah, you're very supportive. You always have been. And we've had our ups and downs on this channel, haven't we? We've been through hell and back. We're still here, guys. We haven't shut down yet. We haven't shut down yet. Every morning I wake up wondering if we're going to still be here. And always relieved to see that we're still going. Well, but let me just cross over. All right, so we're approaching where we're still standing. As is that what Elton John says? I'm still standing. So look, behind me is the new building. See there, guys? So I'll show you it in a second. You know, I'm going to do these morning walks more often, as long as we get the nice weather. The weather in England is amazing. Tell me what the weather's like where you are. So, the Larry Geller interview that I played this morning, that I was going to do yesterday, a beautiful, heartfelt interview in front of an audience. It's raining and storming where you are. Tell me where you are, Deborah. A beautiful, Jean, it's cold where you are, yeah? A beautiful, heartfelt interview from Larry Geller describing his last conversation with Elvis. Elvis very optimistic about the future. Elvis discussing with Larry a new way forward. Missouri, USA. We're in Weston-super-Mare, near Bristol, southwest UK, on a beautiful sunny morning at 8:30 a.m. in the morning. So, Larry tells us that Elvis was planning on ditching the prescription medication, exercising more, and planning his future with his movie career. And that Elvis now, guys, I'm very proud to say Ginger Alden reached out to me yesterday and spoke to me. I'm a massive fan of Ginger Alden. I'm so pleased that she talks to me. I get on very well with Ginger. I think she likes me, yeah? I get on well with her. I like her, of course I do. I adore her. She's adorable. Still very stunning and beautiful. She's obviously been watching what's happening. Ginger has been watching what's happening, yeah? You know, we've had the drama, haven't we? Concerning different people. And she said to me, just don't let them draw you into it. This is what Ginger said to me. Don't let them draw you into it. I'll show you the message. I like that. Ginger Alden, Elvis's last girlfriend, who Elvis was engaged to. Speaking to Louis in the UK, who's sat in his kitchen, who's walking his dog, Ella. Ella, are you happy that Ginger talks to us? Come on. Are you happy that Ginger talks to us? She's speaking to this guy, this British guy in the UK who tries to defend Elvis and Lisa, who defends Ginger Oldham, because I do defend her. Stay out of the drama, she says. Don't get drawn into it. Stick to what you're doing. Defending Elvis, defending Lisa, defending the bloodline, defending Ginger. She didn't have to. Ginger didn't have to say a word to me, but she did. And it means everything to me. It shows that we have her support, for a start. I love the fact that we are supported by Ginger Alden. But we're also supported by many other people. Many thousands of people. Yeah? See the building project, guys? It's a massive project. We're going to keep walking past it until it's finished. It looks like they're putting the roof on. Oh, hi, Lead-Eye. Yeah, I sent it you, didn't I? Lead-Eye, how are you? How are you keeping, all right? Thanks for joining us this morning on this walk. We're doing a morning walk in the UK. We're going to do about 3 miles. So, oh, look, someone's dropped their glove. Right, so, look at that. This is a big project. Look at that, guys. Look at the size of it. Oh, it's beautiful, sunny British weather, but the wind is cold. No, not wind. The air is cold. The air is cold, but it is absolutely lovely. Well, let's go alongside this building project. So Ginger, I know Ginger does watch our show, and she also joins our Facebook page. She joins our Facebook page as well, defending Elvis Presley. Please join the chats. There are 2 chats on the Defending Elvis Facebook page. Please join them, guys. We chat 24 hours a day. You just click the chat button. Join them both. There's 2. Oh, there's a big hole. It's all going on here, guys. Look at that. Look at it. There's someone up. They're putting the roof on, I think. There's someone up there on the roof. Amazing. It's like a big jigsaw puzzle. Isn't it, guys? It's like a big jigsaw puzzle. Amazing. Don't fall. Be careful, don't fall. Hi, Julies. We're having a morning walk in the UK. So my wife's Aurora. She lives down that road. She has a best friend, yeah? Yeah, Ella's here. Ella, say hello to Julie. Ella, what are you doing? Say hello to Julie. She's not interested. So it's so cold that the grass has gone icy looking. Look at the grass. That's how cold it is, guys. So I know it looks sunny, but it's actually freezing. Look, there's a bit of a dug. Look at that. Look at the size of that digger. It's cold but lovely. Hi, Dan. Yeah, Dan says hello. Ella. Dan says hello. Come and say hello. Come on. Come and say hello. Come on. She never listens to me. Ella, are you going to come and say hello? No, she's not interested. Oh, she just heard something. So, yeah, this lovely, heartfelt interview, yeah, with, sorry, Jean, I missed that. This lovely, heartfelt interview with Larry Geller, and he describes Elvis excited for the future, planning the future. This is the problem we've had. This is why we defend Elvis, because you know, I know that it's a bit of a scratch record, I keep saying it, but his image and reputation concerning the last year of his life is so warped and unfair, because you will have people that say that Elvis in the last couple of years of his life just hated life, didn't want to be alive, was depressed, fed up, and didn't like being Elvis Presley. It's not true. It is not true. This is why I love it when people show how Elvis felt. There we are, Julie's Elvis loved life. Elvis loved being Elvis, didn't he? I love it when I find things that show that Elvis was looking forward and excited for the future and had planned his future and was discussing his future. So Ginger Alden and Larry Geller are two very standout people who speak about how Elvis was really excited for the future of his life. The upcoming tour, the possibility of movie roles. We've all heard the story about The Star Is Born. He was planning on exercising. He was planning on reducing the prescription medication. Now remember why Elvis was on prescription medication. He was very sick. He could not sleep. He had the worst chronic insomnia you could ever have. He was in a lot of pain. He had serious health problems, which we have proved. Both the books, medical books that I've read, clearly show evidence that Elvis was very sick, had inherited serious health problems from his mother and his father. Remember, Vernon died very young from serious heart problems. Obviously, Gladys was only 46 when she died, yeah? So, Elvis was genuinely a sick man. He was genuinely a sick man. That doesn't mean that he didn't love life. He loved life. Elvis loved life. So, now I've done a few interviews with Todd Slaughter. Todd Slaughter met Elvis. He was one of the last people to be filmed with Elvis, if not the last. Elvis knew he was the president of a British fan club, yeah? A massive British fan club. Todd Slaughter had become friends with Colonel Tom Parker and was bringing hundreds of British Elvis fans to Gracelands, to Tupelo as well, Mississippi. And Colonel Tom Parker was allowing Todd Slaughter to do tours of the house, Graceland. So when people say it was Priscilla's idea to do the tours of Graceland, it was not. Colonel Tom Parker and Vernon were already doing little mini tours of fan clubs. Todd Slaughter was one of the people that was organising it. They were coming in coach loads. It wasn't just 20, 30 people. Todd Slaughter was taking like 5, 6 coaches of people from the UK obviously on a flight to Memphis, to Graceland and to Mississippi Tupelo to do these tours. Hi, Anita. And he managed to get to meet Elvis Presley. Todd Slaughter, look him up, guys. He's still around. He's in his 80s. I think he's one of the first people that had a heart transplant, I think, or some kind of very serious heart thing, and he's still going. He's in his 80s. Now, I have spoke to Todd Slaughter before through emailing. He's a good... Colin Port introduced me to Todd Slaughter. But you go and find Todd Slaughter. If you look him up on YouTube, it shows him meeting Elvis, him chatting with Elvis. Elvis looks fine, he looks good. Yeah, he's slightly overweight, but not much. I would never say that Elvis was heavily overweight, not at all. He actually looks quite well, yeah? And he literally, it is said that film footage, go and find it on YouTube, was the last time Elvis was filmed alive. So this British fan, Todd Slaughter, who was the president of his fan club, got to meet Elvis and chat with him, and said that Elvis was very laid back, down to earth, friendly, charming, kind. No surprise, is it? Right, we're going to walk up here. It's a bit frosty. The mud's gone hard, so I hope it's not too squidgy. Okay, so the motorway is here. So if you go that way, Bristol. If you go that way, you go to like Newquay and all that. So that way also takes you to London. You got a sign. Can you see the sign? Let me see if I can show you that sign. So I think the sign says the Midlands. Let's have a look, see if I can show it. Yeah, if you look, guys. Let's see if I can zoom it in. Let me take my glove off a minute. So that's the M5 motorway, okay? The M5, yeah? So it says London. Let me try and read it. It says London, Bristol, Midlands, Weston-super-Mare and Bristol South. And it's the M5, and this is junction 21. Junction 21, okay? Right, so obviously we get a lot of lorries, and so this is, you see where the water, I think Julie just mentioned the water. So if we have these water things are what take the rain away. When you get heavy rain, it goes into these water areas. I call them reens. It stops flooding. So this is a lovely little area to walk Ella. She loves it. Ella loves it. So Todd Slaughter met Elvis and also arranged for these tours. Oh, it's beautifully sunny, Anna. I believe Elvis has been unfairly portrayed. I believe Elvis has been very unfairly portrayed on how he saw life in 1976, 1977. Now, the few people that have discussed him in a positive light, that Elvis was looking forward to the future. Oh, that's okay, Julie. Elvis was looking forward to the future, yeah? It's Ginger Alden and Larry Geller, yeah? Ginger Alden and Larry Geller, they speak beautifully. The defending Elvis, Todd Slaughter, I think it might still exist. I think Todd Slaughter is still running a British Elvis Presley fan club. I think he is. He was introduced to me by Colin Port, who is a very well-known Elvis rock and roll singer, entertainer within the Elvis world, the Elvis community. Colin was recently at Gracelands with Emilio Santoro. So Emilio Santoro is from my hometown. We know him. He's friends of my twin brother's family. My twin brother gave Emilio Santoro his first ever Elvis mug when he was about 7 or 8 years old. And Emilio Santoro kept that mug. Now, Emilio Santoro is one of the biggest, most famous Elvis entertainers in the world. He has won at Graceland. He's won many competitions. He's an Elvis tribute act. He's fantastic. He's one of us from Weston-super-Mare. So we're very proud of Emilio. And Emilio Santoro has joined our live streams before. He has joined us. So I like to think he supports defending Elvis. Yeah, I bumped into him at the petrol station a while ago and shook his hand. We've had a few chats, and I know his parents as well. His parents are friends of mine. Yeah. So the point I'm trying to make concerning how Elvis is depicted in the last couple of years of his life, but keep the comments short, guys, because it only lets me see them for about 3 seconds. The point I'm trying to say is that I'm very interested in discussing the people that speak about Elvis and Lisa Marie, the last couple of years of his life. Yeah? And I'll tell you why. Because there's too much unfair, negative portrayal of poor Elvis, trying to make him sound like he hated life, like he wasn't looking forward to life. You get it? So when I hear Ginger or Larry Geller speaking positively about Elvis, I love it. I love it. It's showing us that Elvis was looking forward to the future. Elvis was excited for the future, yeah? And had plans. One of the things Larry says is that he was going to reduce the people around him, yeah? So, they were just going to rent a house and just spend weeks and weeks watching movies. And Elvis was going to get back to his old self and exercise, reduce the prescription medication, and start looking at the possibility of making movies that would establish him in a credible way concerning the types of movie roles that he was going to do. Elvis always wanted to do the movie roles that he could be proud of. There's a few interviews out there, isn't there, of Elvis saying that he was physically sick because the movies that he was being made to make were so bad, so corny. Nothing like the types of movies that he wanted to be in. I think Larry mentions Marlon Brando, James Dean, Clint Eastwood, Paul Newman, people like that. These are the kind of people that Elvis admired and Elvis wanted to be like. So I just love the fact that Larry Geller shows the world another side to Elvis, an optimistic Elvis who was looking forward to the future. I love it. So then he does discuss about Elvis being a very spiritual man. His books, that Elvis was reading one of his books when he passed. He discusses how he wanted to be, he had an opportunity to be the last person to touch Elvis on his forehead. He even discussed what Vernon shouted out, which really surprised me. I'm trying to remember what the wording was. It was something like the final curtain. Something like, Elvis, this is the final curtain, just as they closed the coffin. And I think they removed a TCB necklace and gave it to Vernon. I'd never seen that before. I knew about Larry touching Elvis's forehead. I never knew about Vernon shouted something out just as they closed the coffin. I didn't know that. Very emotional. A very heartfelt interview from Larry Geller. And I really hope how can I say it? just go and watch it, guys. Go and watch it, and you'll understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah. When I was watching it, it was almost like I felt like we were having an inside look. I'm going to start heading back now, guys. It was like we were having like an inside view of what went on at the funeral. Yeah. And before Elvis died, so obviously Larry was discussing his last conversation with Elvis on the phone. It was a bit of a fly on the wall type conversation. Larry did get quite emotional. He did get to a point where he wanted to stop the interview. I think it was very upsetting. Of course, he was talking about Elvis passing, the reaction that there was from the fans, tens of thousands of fans crying outside the gates, all in front of Graceland's. Yeah, that's it, Dan. Vernon was given the TCB ring. The emotional outpouring of love. Oh, thanks, Anita. Yeah, and thanks to the new members. We've had a couple of new members. Thank you, guys. It's only like $1.50 or something. Please do join the channel because it does help support us. It does show me that you like what you're doing. And thank you very much to the people that do the super thank yous and all that kind of stuff. Send me a coffee. Just thank you very much. It just shows me that you guys like what I do. It means a lot to me, especially from what we're going through. The amount of drama we're getting, guys. Whew, it's nice to know that we're supported. Yeah? So, we're heading back, guys. We're heading back. Woo! Yes, look at that. See how the grass is white where it's freezing cold. Ella's here. Ella, you want to say hello? Ella. She's following me. Ella, are you following me? She's looking. Ella, she likes rats. She likes rat. Ella. She's ignoring me as usual. She always ignores me. Don't forget, Ella's very used to this run here. So I was having a chat this morning with someone about how we defend. I think part of the discussion was, some of the people that love Elvis have also said things that are a bit embarrassing for Elvis, a bit humiliating. I 100%, I fully agree that certain people that loved Elvis have said things that I wish they hadn't have said. Yeah? I'm not going to name them. I'm not interested in naming people. So the discussion I had with this person, who means a lot to me, he's maybe watching now, one of my friends, yeah? The discussion I had with this person, so it was brought up that, some of the people that were close to Elvis, it could be family, it could be friends, could be ex-girlfriend, couldn't it? It could be Priscilla. Hi, Led-Eye. Some of them have said things, some negative things, some hurtful things, some things that should have been kept private, that didn't need to be repeated, didn't need to go into books or be in interviews. So this was a discussion I had with a friend of mine, okay? Now this is the dilemma we've got. I like focusing on the people that have been positive about Elvis, that have been very loyal to him. But we can't just completely ignore Anita. I'll look that up. Anita, the ABC interview. I will look that up, okay? This is the I'm trying to find here. Now, for our channel to survive, the channel Defending Elvis, yeah, we have to find a way forward without falling out with people because we have different opinions. So some of the people that I'd like to, use as topics on my channel, they defend Elvis. They've been very positive about Elvis, yeah? but they've also said some negative things as well. So the way forward for us is to focus on the positive things that they've done with Elvis, even though they have made mistakes in the past. I'm not going to mention names, but you understand what I'm saying. You know, remember, the name of our channel is Defending Elvis with a Forgiving Heart, okay? So somehow we have to find a way forward when we discuss... Here comes Ella. I'm just going to put her on her lead. Ella, come here. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Yay. All right. Okay, guys. So, do you know, I'm going to get a suntan in this weather. It's bloody lovely. Right, we've still got a way to go, guys, because I want to do 3 miles today. Yeah, we love Ella, don't we, Julie's? Ella, say hello to Julie's again. Come on. Do you think you can do 3 miles? You think you can do 3 miles? Yeah, she's Team Elvis, she can do it. So somehow we have to find a way to discuss all these different topics that that bring up certain people. You know, it could be anyone, couldn't it, guys? It could be every single person that met Elvis. I would say almost all of them have probably said a couple of negative things that they didn't need to say. Well, I don't want to alienate these people. You know, we could be talking family, we could be talking ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, close friend, Memphis Mafia. We could be talking about almost anyone. So for our channel to survive without falling out with people, without causing drama, having arguments, we have to embrace the side of these people that was positive. You get it? The side of the people that were positive. So when you discuss people of Elvis that were around Elvis that may have said things that I wish they hadn't, I want to highlight the good things they did, the good things they said, how they defend Elvis. So I'm going to give you an example, like Linda Thompson, for example. I love Linda Thompson. She's great. She wrote a beautiful book. She defends Elvis regularly. She's just spent some brilliant time with Donna Presley. Yeah. Now, Donna Presley, she's never said anything bad about Elvis, which I absolutely love. Donna Presley has never wrote a trash book about Elvis, which I love. Now, the point I'm trying to say, guys, is that if say we point the finger at Linda Thompson, she goes around the world saying very beautiful, positive things about Elvis. She's got a book that speaks and says beautiful things about Elvis, yeah? But she has said some negative stuff about Elvis that I would have preferred kept private. But I still love her. I still think she's great. She's beautiful. She's stunning. She's obviously invited to Elvis Week. She's a very high-profile person in the life of Elvis, you know, in the world, the Elvis community. So I would rather I highlighted the good that Linda has done, not the couple of things that she said that didn't need repeating. You get it? Somehow I want to show support for the people that defend Elvis. Linda Thompson defends Elvis. No matter what anyone says, she defends Elvis. She truly loved Elvis. She was really good for Elvis. I've always believed that Linda helped Elvis get over Priscilla. I've always thought that, yeah? Linda was very good for Elvis. I really believe that. And she's been very loyal. So I'm not going to judge Linda based on a few of the bad things that she put in her book. You get it, guys? And the same goes when we're talking about Billy Stanley. Billy Stanley, you know, he's made mistakes in the past. But he still defends Elvis, doesn't he? Wherever he goes, he defends Elvis. Wherever Billy Stanley goes, he defends Elvis. He wrote a beautiful book. The book, The Faith of Elvis, is a bloody nice book. It's a beautiful book. It's a very well written book that shows the Christian side of Elvis. Elvis really comes through that book. When you buy that book, guys, you read it. It's a bloody good book. Sorry, I keep saying bloody. It's a so see what I'm saying. But Billy has made mistakes in the past. You get it? Hi, Dan. Yeah, Dan, you get what I'm saying. Now, obviously, there's certain people that I can't defend them. Yeah, you know, people like David Stanley, Ricky Stanley, Dee Stanley. You won't see me defending them because they went too far. Even with Priscilla, I can't defend Priscilla because she went too far. I even think now Priscilla is still saying things. I even think now Priscilla is still saying things that are very upsetting about Elvis, Lisa, Ginger, Michael Jackson. You're not going to hear me defending Priscilla. But what I won't do is hate on her. You won't see me saying horrible insults and sending out horrible hate. That's not how I would do it. Even Elvis would have thought, even Elvis would have wanted me to try and defend in a dignified, honourable way. So it's very awkward. When it comes to Priscilla, guys, it's bloody awkward. I actually find it hard to say anything nice. Oh, let me just get past these builders. All right, mate, yeah, you're on YouTube? Woohoo! Yeah, say hello to America. America, yeah. The builders, I had a feeling they were going to say something. So as I was saying, guys, you're not going to see me praising and promoting Priscilla. You won't see that from me. I'm sorry, guys, but you also won't see me saying the most horrific, insulting, horrible things about Priscilla. I will never defend in a hateful way, ever. Never, 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 never. Never, never. You will never hear me call Priscilla a disgusting name. Oh, thanks, Jean. That was very nice of you. Jean got me a coffee. That's very kind, Jean. Thank you so much. So somehow we are going to talk about the people that have made mistakes of the past in a positive way. Like even the Smiths. I want to show support for the Smiths. I do. I want to show support for Billy and Joe and Danny and Teresa and Danielle. I have no hate for them. I have no bad feelings towards them. But they have said things and done things that I don't agree with, whether it be the book or interviews or tabloids or magazines or videotapes, whatever it is, yeah? But I still want to show support for the Smiths because they are Elvis's bloodline. They are Elvis's family. And I like them. I actually like them. I like Billy and Joe Smith. I like Danny Smith. I'm not sure if he likes me, mind, but... yeah, I'm doing that. Julie's, I'm doing Donna Prezzi's video today. Everything that Donna does gets sent to me in advance. I'm very lucky. Yeah, Donna and Karen. Remember, I love Karen. Karen is Donna's manager and best friend. Everything that gets sent to me in advance. So I'm very, very lucky. Right, let's sort out Ella. Okay. Ella, go say hello to the camera. Is she going to say hello to you? Don't know if she is. Ella, you going to say hello or not? What do you reckon? No? So, I'm very lucky that Donna anything Donna does, she sends me. We even discuss it. Me, Karen, Donna, we discuss it. Yeah, I talk to Karen, Donna every day. I spoke to Ginger Aldrin last night. Do you know what I mean? Even Bridget Cruz spoke to me Yesterday, Bridget Cruz, guys. I'm so lucky. These people that talk to me, I am so lucky. Yeah. Bridget Cruz, when I spoke to her, she just said to me, "Oh, will you pray for me, please?" So I said, "Yes, of course I will." Yeah. So we all pray for Bridget Cruz that she wins the lawsuit. Okay, guys. She specifically asked, please pray for her and her family, because this lawsuit has been a struggle, guys. And Ella's stopped again. 1 second. So 1 second, guys. 1 second. I actually get on very well with Bridget Cruz. Yeah. So me and Bridget. Oops. Sorry, guys. I know it's got to be done, innit? It's got to be done. We have to be good neighbours. Ugh, disgusting. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I obviously hate doing the whole. Sorry, guys. It's all part of. Morning, Sergeant. You missed it, mate. We've been walking for an hour because the weather's beautiful. Yeah, poops. Anita, we got to pick up the poops. I am a real person with a dog. So yeah, let's all pray for Bridget Cruz, guys. Yeah, chocolate dog. Let's all pray for Bridget Cruz, because I really want her to win. Look, even Bridget Cruz, she's made a few mistakes as well, guys, but at least she's on our side. Bridget Cruz in the lawsuit with Priscilla. Bridget is on our side, guys. She's one of us. Okay, so let's be there for her. Yeah, and I want her to win. I 100% want Bridget to win the lawsuits. Yeah, and this is a complex situation as well, because there's more than one lawsuit. There's multiple lawsuits. Yeah, obviously Priscilla is counter-suing with her elder abuse. Yeah, Sergeant, I do as well. She's lovely. I speak to her for hours. I'm amazed. She's like multi-millionaire, you know. She her lifestyle is glamorous. Yeah. She also is a family woman with children to look after, you know, and so she's normal like you and me. She's a hard-working, successful lady. She's got her feet on the ground. She's very lovely, yeah? She's, the discussions I've had with her, don't forget, she was very close to Priscilla for many years. So me and Bridget have discussed Priscilla, yeah? And I tell you now, there's two sides to Priscilla. You've got the side of Priscilla that is friendly and charming and comes across genuine and trustworthy, but then you've got a completely another side to Priscilla that is the opposite. So, everything I say on this show is alleged for entertainment purposes. Nothing I say is fact. Yeah, there we are. Dan, you got it. Once they fell out, she got to see the real Priscilla. And that happened with Elvis as well. Once Elvis started to see another side to Priscilla, there was, obviously I can't say it as fact. I have to just say this is an opinion sharing discussion YouTube channel. That's all we are. We're not factual, yeah? In fact, every show we ever make is opinion sharing, yeah? It's discussion, it's never fact. We have to do that. That's part of YouTube, guys. So I have found a Jerry Schilling interview. I wanted to do a Jerry Schilling show because I like Jerry. I'm a fan of Jerry. I'm a supporter of Jerry. Jerry's a great person. I do have feelings about his closeness to Priscilla. I do. I worry about his closeness to Priscilla. But I am a fan of Jerry Schilling. Yeah. So we're going to play a few interviews. The interview that I found was quite an old interview. I think it's 16 years ago, but it's quite an interesting interview. Obviously we've all heard the the Jerry telling us about how he met Elvis, how he loved Elvis, and his experiences with Elvis. He obviously, his new book was being released. So these old interviews is Jerry promoting his book. What was it? Oh, what's the name of it again? You tell me, guys. Is it oh, I forgot the name. Is it a guy called Elvis? Oh, my friend Elvis, something like that. Put it in the comments, guys. I've forgotten what it's called. I do have the book, and I have read little bits of it, but I haven't read much of it. So maybe we'll find some book reviews. I don't think his book is all about Elvis. I think some parts of it are about Elvis. Obviously, he became a bit of a music manager, didn't he? A bit of a promoter type person for the Beach Boys, people like that, yeah? So I want to do that. I am trying to not just do topics of Priscilla. I'm trying to move away from the Priscilla topic. I'm still doing the Priscilla topic, but not so often, yeah? I'm not going to be doing... I have purposely said I don't want to do negative topics about the Smiths. I do not want to do it. A guy named Elvis, there we are. You're welcome, Anita. I don't want to do negative topics on the Smiths. I'm just not interested, yeah? Look, I've already made it very clear how I feel about different things concerning the Smiths when it's books and stuff like that, documentaries, biographies. I don't need to say any more. So I want to get on well with the Smiths, okay? I want to be kind to them. I want to respect that they are Elvis's family. And that's where I am. That's how I'm going to be moving forward, okay? So I do think they do watch me. I know that. And guys, if you're watching me, I have no hard feelings towards you. I send you love. I pray for you. I encourage people to watch your channels. And I enjoy watching you. In fact, I watched... Yeah, there we are, Julie's. I watched the last 5 or 6 shows of EFM and Memphis Mafia Kid, and I really enjoyed them. I have noticed that their videos have become very positive. Billy and Joe Smith and Danny Smith, and I really appreciate that as well. And Teresa and Danielle are asking some lovely questions, and thank you to Teresa and Danielle. It means a lot to me, and I think it would mean a lot to Elvis as well if the right questions are being asked. So thank you. Honestly, I really appreciate it. So do subscribe to Memphis Mafia Kid and Elvis Fans Matter, okay? And I definitely support them, guys, honestly. So, Joe Sins gives me some good advice. Me and Joe do talk. Most days I'll get a little comment from Joe. And I thought Joe has been very supportive, okay? Joe Sins at Rare Elvis Photos. So me and him are friends again, guys. All is good with me and Joe. So, okay, we're nearly home. So my plan is to do Donna Presley's video. And then I want to do Jerry Schilling's video. This is my plan. I'm going to make more of a habit of doing a morning walk. I enjoyed this. Do you guys think it was good? Do you like us doing a morning walk? So it's probably about 10 a.m. now. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Joe. It's all, Sergeant, we're all back. It's all good with me and Joe now. Don't forget, I have supported and praised and loved Joe for 15 months, yeah? So I'm so pleased that me and him are mates. Yeah, Ella likes it as well. Ella likes being walked in the morning. Led-Eye, do you think we should do nice morning shows? Yeah. I think we're going to make a habit of it, okay, guys? I've loved it. I reckon we've done 3 miles. 3 miles of walking. We are 65 minutes in on this live stream. I've loved it. Oh, is it? So for you, Anita, tell me where you are and what time it is where you are, Anita. Led-Eye, what time is it where you are? It's 4:23 a.m. in the USA, Chicago. Thanks, Gene. Chicago, Chicago. One of my favorite films. I'm a big fan of Julie Garland. So at Julie's, it's 4:24 a.m. in CST. What's CST mean? Anita is in Western Australia, Albany. It's 6:25. Anita, do you ever watch Patricat? Patricat. She is an Australian Elvis fan. She's just reviewed the book Softly as I Leave You. Do you ever watch her? Patricat. Central Standard Time. There we are. Okay, Julie's. Do any of you watch Patricat? She just yesterday, I think it was, did Softly as I Leave You. It's quite a long video. It's about 45 minutes long. Yeah, I watched it. I'm actually a fan of her channel. I don't think she likes me very much. But I actually enjoyed that. And I watched it last night. I watched it this morning. When I woke up, it came on my feed. I really liked it. It was a good, quite emotional review of the book Softly as I Leave You. She's very upset with Priscilla. I can tell that. So I enjoyed it. Yeah, she was funny, and her cat was being annoying. Her cat was going meow, 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 which I found quite sweet. And she's another one that looks like she's running her show from her kitchen or her lounge. I liked it. I thought it was good. I like her. She doesn't like me talking about my keto diet. When I bring up carnivore diet, keto diet, she doesn't like it. But I like her. I actually enjoy her channel. Yeah. So, all right, guys, we're home. Back home. Look, we've done good, haven't we? So we're trying to be more positive. We're trying to focus. You know, whether we're talking about the things that have been negative in the past, we're now trying to focus on the positives. Yeah. So that's the way forward for Team Elvis. And I think for Defending Elvis, the YouTube channel, to survive, yeah, Julie's, you got it. I think for Defending Elvis, the YouTube channel, to survive, we have to be this way. We will talk about negative things, but in a positive way. We will talk about negative things in a positive way. Even the channels that we've had problems with, I forgive them. I have no bad feelings. I never watch them. The negative channels that we've had problems with, I never watch them, ever. So that's the best way forward. Love you guys. You're the best. Take care. I send you all love.